number one priority. Your priorities are wrong. So we're like using the fucking prefix, like, this is my super form, this is my hyper form, like all that fucking bullshit for poise, for like poising through some bullshit during an attack. Okay, well that can have a completely different naming scheme, to be fair. Between Dark Souls and fucking Smash. I'm saying it could. I don't think I've literally never seen that hollow get knocked out of an animation though. So even when I've done like more than half of his health, so, or like the majority of his health. Hey Matrix. So I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're probably gonna be different between fucking Smash and Dark Souls. Cause like why would they use the same metric? They're not even the same type of game. What's the stats for Baldur's Side Sword? Hey Q. Hey Overdue. And hey Lilith. 80 strength, 99 dex. Reasonable. What are the actual requirements for it? I am nearly positive I have the strength, but I don't know if I have the dex. $14, okay, I'm fine then. If it's 10 strength, I'm fine. Alright, I was grabbing my coffee. I love that I have a fucking lab on Wednesday and I also have an exam on Wednesday. So cool. It's my fucking exam for the shittiest class. Because the teacher is such a prick. Like, he thinks he's so much more fucking important than he is. And it annoys the shit out of me. Presentation on Thursday. Oh my god, that's fucking brutal. It's your birthday. I mean, happy early birthday, but that's fucking brutal, goddamn. Are you asking me or Q? Because I never said what my exam was on. My exam is on my history class. The teacher thinks it's so fucking important even though it's a goddamn elective. Two-hour drive each. Why do you have... Alright, well, I guess never mind. But... that sucks. That's really fucking unfortunate. Applied biomedical genetics exam. That sounds like hell. I'm glad that I'm not in anything like that. Fun? Is that fun in quotes or just fun? Because I don't know about that one. The capital F implies that you're being held hostage. Yeah, I know, I guessed. I was joking. Inapplicable pseudo-medical what the fuck is wrong with you, America? What the actual fuck is wrong with you? You have people from school on your Discord? It's crazy. I'm not sure there's a single person in my school that uses Discord. Yeah, I see everyone with their fucking gay-ass fucking tablet laptops just on, like, the normal fucking, like, iMessenger shit. That's crazy. Imagine actually talking to real people about your interests. Are you talking about mine, Hailstrom? Because the fucking tablet laptops are, like, really fucking dumb. Because why do you need a fucking tablet laptop? Get a laptop or a tablet. Yeah, either get one or the other. Yeah, and I think that's dumb as shit. A tablet should stay a tablet. What's the fucking line? A tablet will remain a tablet, no matter how many keyboard extensions you get. Yeah, I'm aware. I know what they are. I think they're stupid is my point. Goofy and unfounded, just like every other opinion. Wow, that's fucking wild. Just like literally every other thing I've ever said. That's actually insane. Caddy has internal consistency confirmed. No, you just agree with other takes. That's why you think they're better. They're still goofy and unfounded. And see, like this take right here, this is goofy and unfounded. Crazy how that works. Probably not, Mirko. considering there are probably 4 women who have ever played Dark Souls. I doubt it. That's a joke. Yeah, exactly. Literally, every woman in the world has played Demon Souls, but only 4 of them played Dark Souls. Big ass on your tablet, that's funny. Probably that would be Carl Jobst, if anything. And not, like, he was a cheater, but, like, he would make one of his actual fucking, like, this is a crazy speedrunner, blah blah blah, fucking whatever, that he made about that, like, God Run, SL1 God Run or whatever. I don't remember what it was. It was something stupid. He probably does know what Dark Souls is, he just probably doesn't care, like, in terms of speedrunning, and he probably isn't aware in terms of speedrunning. Claymore no-hit practice, use Bastard Sword. Use Bastard Sword instead. If you're not getting Leo Ring and if you're not doing the DLC, Bastard Sword is the better one. That's crazy. I don't give a shit about Carl Jobst, man. Hold on, my fucking chat just fucked up. Bastard Sword. Buddy just confused Bastard Sword and Claymore. They're literally the exact same weapon, that's crazy. He's very polite. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm talking purely about the Dark Souls content I've seen from him was pretty subpar. The singular video I've seen from him was like very, do you really fact check this that hard? Because that's like technically correct, but you know, not actually correct. Yeah, it definitely was. Made your character's name Bastard Sword. That's funny. Other videos are actually really good. I mean, that's fine. I'm sure they are. His content just isn't really the kind of thing I care for. Because a fair amount of it is just, this cheater was exposed, this is how. And it's like some, whatever, 20-minute video from a guy who's not really in the community. At least for the most part. The things I like, yeah, I know it does. The ones I like that are like that, though, is like, here's an hour-and-a-half long, documentary on a game you've never even played, and it's like just super in-depth on how this one person was a cheater and how they found out and all that. That sucks, Hailstrom. Yeah, no, like, his Dark Souls video was whatever, and dumbass. Yeah, his Dark Souls video was whatever, is my point. Damn. Could have been the one. Could have been the 1%. to take Australians seriously. I don't know. I'm just waiting for the video to expose me as a cheater. And then I can finally I can stop pretending to play this game. Where are you up to? He'll probably look into it, ask like 3 people who are big in the community, and they'll be like, nah. Yes, both BSSs are normal Titanite. Not really sure why they wouldn't be, honestly. Yep. Plus 15 for this one. Yeah. Most of the straight swords are. There's probably like, I don't actually know this, but there's probably like one person, like at least one person higher up in Team Hitless who doesn't like me and would just like instantly take any line to like make me a cheater. Looks like a twinkling. Not really. Like, it's a basic weapon used by basic people, so. Because I like you. Doubt it. Yeah, apparently they wouldn't give you 5 trillion chances if they didn't. Basic sounds like a personal attack. It's not. Basic weapons are better than the special weapons, like 99% of the time. Yeah, that's really funny though. They would probably like take whatever line they could. Like if somebody was trying to like say I'm a cheater, they'd probably be like, oh, he's always around the fucking outcasts of the community. It'd be fucking hilarious. I killed him earlier. Hey Nuke. Hey Torch. I killed him with a black firebomb. Yeah, obviously. And it's like, he didn't even fake a good kill. He faked some irrelevant bullshit. Got the halberd, yep. Such skill, such effort. I mean, it's more effort than the Unga Bunga where I 2-shot them, but yeah, it's not really that much effort. It's literally like a 2 + 2 = 4 equation, and then I just fucking YOLO it. I wouldn't say the setups are significantly different. On mine, I got it legit. But yes, if I had not gotten it, I would have just spawned it in. Yeah, it depends entirely on the weapon. A strength weapon with high stat requirements will be a worse setup than a dex weapon with high requirements, because strength requirements get crazy high compared to dex requirements. Like, I think the highest dex requirement of the game is like 25. And the highest strength requirement is fucking 58. And the majority of the time I'm starting Thief as well. So that means strength requirements are a lot harder to hit. Because I'm starting at 9 strength instead of 15 like I am with Dex. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, Hailstorm. Enjoy your time away from me. Okay, well, to be fair, that int requirement is for tin crystallization. So... I love how Grant is like tied for the second highest strength requirement, and also has the highest faith requirement. 26, what's that? Moonlight Greatsword. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's something. I'm alright, Torch. How about you? Yeah, like Dex is still the lowest requirement, and I'm starting with the character with the highest Dex, so... you know... I'm gonna hit Dex requirements easier. That's just how it is. I was hoping that would hit counter. Mastering back in the day, yeah, he, you know, he started this, but he didn't streamline it, not in the slightest. That sucks, Torch. Hope you get better soon. 9-hour MM. What's MM? Majority, oh. Because it wasn't a hit then. Even though Zeus got staggered by Gascoigne's phase transition, and, you know, he doesn't have the first fucking Bloodborne no-hit run. So, shifting goalpost, yada yada yada. Alright, Torch. No problem. Glad I'm something to fill time with, I guess. could have just left him. And I was like, fuck it, if I can make him fall off, it'll be funny. Hobbs' original strats for everything should give everyone a headache. Because they were so terrible in RNG. I'm amazed he didn't try to find better ones. Or I'm amazed that he couldn't find better ones. It's like 10 minutes. Should be where it goes. If you know where the ghost triggers are, that takes like 3. Like, even in all enemies, the longest I wait is waiting for my first transient curse to run out. Like, to avoid enemy encounters, or... to reset enemies. Yeah, I mean, you can just say shifting goalpost again. I like how he does it without stealth, but then he also uses quit outs to reset enemies. He's like, I'm not going to take advantage of this game's mechanic because it makes the game too easy. Oh, let me just, you know, abuse enemy quit outs. Let me just abuse enemy resets on quit outs. Like, I'm not judging him, like, based on his time, but I think it's some crazy mental gymnastics to think that, oh, quit outs are fine, but stealth isn't. I think quit outs are inherently more disappointing, or inherently more cheesy than stealth strats even. Because, I mean, you get a quick quit out, and then you pretty much never get hit. Yeah, with stealth you can still mess things up. I think even with the use of shields, the runs, like the no damage runs by the Japanese owners, were inherently more impressive than what Hobb did. Because they were no damage, they just weren't no hit, no damage. I don't believe they abused quit outs, and they even did Duke skip. So I kinda have to respect it. Yeah, literally I think before Hobb, people did no damage runs with Duke skip. Probably 2.5 hours. I can't imagine it was particularly polished. And even nowadays, people have like 2-hour range any percents, which is crazy to me. I'm a liar. Yeah, I am. I don't know when I ever tried to convince anyone that I wasn't, but it's actually Dark Souls. That's actually a fair point. Did they change it so it's just stupid again? Yeah. Thanks. I actually do prepare to die now though, so I could stream in that category legitimately. I stopped for about 10 seconds, you're fine. And it was to fix a problem. If it's to fix a problem, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't know. People are slow. And then you tell them, you know, you could be more efficient if you do this and like get more attempts in, and your attempts are like less punishing when you lose them. And they'll be like, no, I like my strats. And it's like, okay, buddy, I mean, you do you, but I don't see what's fun about losing a run to fucking Cinder 2.5 hours in instead of an hour and a half in. You could basically get a whole ass other run in there. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna make anyone do anything. I just find it odd. Hour and 40. Yeah, I was giving an example. I was giving like a ballpark because I don't really know DS 3 times. Your strats. Would I complain about the 30-minute slow setup to watchers, then do a 15-minute setup? JK, that's actually really fast. Do a 20-minute setup. And then if you have more setup after watchers that you didn't do, then just do it after watchers. Like literally put the setup after watchers so you can get past the roadblock then. Like I feel like that one is... I feel like that one should be obvious enough. But it's apparently not. There's an hour and 17 SL1. I don't know if SL1 is faster or slower. I don't really know if there's a significant difference actually. I mean, I guess, yeah. That's fair. You can pretty much melt things SL1 though. No. Not even a little bit, Alex. It's, I would argue, even worse than Straight Sword Hilt in terms of overall damage, but less time in terms of setup. No, they're not the same thing. Straight Sword Hilt is this thing that you have at the start of the game, and Broken Straight Sword is from those naked hollows with the swords. They are completely different. Like, you play them completely differently. It's actually kind of crazy how different they are, despite barely being different. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I blame him for everything as well. He probably... Did he actually, like, make some Broken Straight Sword video for DS1? I know he has for, like, DS2 and DS3 or whatever, but... I don't know if he has for 1. Did he use the Straight Sword hilt or the Broken Straight Sword? Or did he use them interchangeably? Punish that because Smough is too slow there. Terrible. Can you two, like, get off of each other? Like, please? Like, you two are being ridiculous. Is it really any wonder I hate this fight when they act like this? Yeah, and then Smough into the fucking mega charge for no reason. Crazy. Yep. 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 No fucking follow-up of any kind. Yes, nuke they do. Lightning on Broken Straight Sword is only good for some bosses. You need Chaos, really, if you're only using one. But otherwise, Chaos and Lightning are your best two. Okay. There were no lingering hitboxes on this one, though. One. I am the Lordran firebomb throwing Olympic champion. After I retired, they asked me to light the Olympic torch. I threw a firebomb from the top of the stadium. And then it misses? No, straight in the middle. But then it was a scandal when they later found out I used a bow aiming setup. Fucking neck, man. We ride. Yeah, well, back in the good old days, they just did straight up free aim. And now it's just been normalized to the point where nobody bats an eye. But really, where's the skill in a fucking bow setup? The creators of this sport would be ashamed at what it's become. They would free aim a firebomb right into the monster's face, the monster they've created. Whoa, crazy. Dark Souls 1 reference, or sorry, Elden Ring reference in DS1. Always borrow from the greats, for real, for real. Yeah, I'm not using Broken. I did one farming session for BSS, didn't get it, decided to do one try of BSS. When this dies, I'm gonna go back for another farming session on BSS, and if that doesn't get anything, or I get hit, then I'll go for, you know, another attempt on BSS. I wish I had saved a barbed straight sword until the very end as well, so I could like rotate between BSS, BSS, and BSS. That would have been like the most amazing ending to this. Even copy the draining thing. Yeah, shameless. How dare these DS1 devs copy what Elden Ring did. If it wasn't draining, I think he means draining the area. Like, of a liquid. Alright, bathroom. Attempting humor, yeah. That's fair. I mean, this is definitely soul draining, but yeah, bathroom. Be right back. I don't know what just happened in my chat, and I'm not sure I want to scroll up and find out.
This is the
Nonsense? When is anything in my chat never, or when is it not nonsense, honestly? Chosen undead, I remain here. Are you deaf? Can you hear me? 'Cause I'm sick of it all. My skin, always pushing my back to the wall. Feeble undead, you cannot be the chosen one. I feel like that's gonna be a deadly fucking combo on Manus. That roll attack into R2 is crazy. This is the worst for hitless. New Londo Ruins. By far. It's the shittiest area. I have good strats for it, but it's still terrible. Catacombs is free. Pretty much. I don't know. DLC is piss easy. Really, dude? Are we doing this? I think we are doing this. Yep. Lovely. To a rolling attack on Manus? There's literally no way. Like, I'm not gonna change what I do. That's not DS1. There's something like over here as well. But I didn't learn that, so... No, I'm not. When have I ever lied to anyone? See, the meta joke is that I said I lie all the time earlier in the stream. And I said I've never denied being a liar. The joke is that I'm a liar. The character name, Bold Straight Sword. The liar said they're lying. See, those are the questions. That's what we need to be asking. Thanks, Pinwheel. Thanks for being literally free. DS1 guy number 3. Is that Lilith or me? Who's number 2? Sky? Capty? I think Capty started streaming recently. What? Bald? What does it mean in Germany? What route? The route I just took in Tomb of Giants? Thank you, Nuke. Number 0. Capty both exists and does not exist at the same time. Oh yeah, Capty finally, I think Capty was stuck on a Dragon Greatsword for about 2 weeks, by the way. If I remember the description properly. Is soon. So this is the Soon Straight Sword. That's funny. That's funny, Chip. Yeah, I mean, feel free to use it as a reference. But I mean, if you're gonna use it in a no-hit run, practice it, obviously. If you're just using it casually, you'll be fine. Can I ever... I can't quit out, I'm like not paying attention. Okay, this is gonna be a really low RTSR. Because I've fucked up so many things. I shouldn't... wow. I shouldn't die, but... how do I make sure these pricks haven't aggroed? The way I walk. And then I was also just literally manually checking right there. Damn. I suck. I missed so many times, he would be dead. Good boss design. Loop the same attack over and over. That's peak boss design. Oh, well, yes, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying now. I know what the SS is. I was not aware that bald meant soon in German. It's odd. Flying is just jumping really well. Flying is just jumping off of the air multiple times in the air. Flying is just like infinite double jumping. That's what birds do with their wings, they just double jump. I'm kinda trolling right now. I'm also kinda not trolling, because that's like almost correct, but it's not. Yeah. Where it falls apart is things like gliding and planes and whatnot. Yeah, the birds got the hacks, and they just aren't sharing them. Except with bats, I guess. And then some fish, like, made a shitty version of their hack. From what game? I'm talking about Flying Fish. It doesn't even kill him. The damage is so mid. The only good thing about this fucking straight sword is the thrust attack. Floppy Bird. I don't think that's what it's called. And they're massively desynced because this idiot just didn't want to aggro. Shoot. These fucking pricks, man. Boy band desync. The Untedberg boy band desync. That's a wild one. That would be funny, but that would be stupid. Honestly. Okay. Just I did 700 damage because of counter damage. I didn't have a Leo ring on, man. That's crazy. Yeah, there is. It's either RNG or lame as shit, though. Because either you distract the dog and go in and play the exact same, or you RNG the dog with a firebomb. I don't particularly like either strat. Cringe, eh. I mean, if you're doing any percent you want plus 10, it's fine. The only run I would really ever consider it on is Sniper Crossbow for plus 10 pre-ONS. But I can also just, you know, kill Pinwheel. So, I have a script for plus 5 Pinwheel. So it doesn't really matter. Because Pinwheel phase 2 with Sniper Crossbow is actually insanely dangerous. And I don't want to use firebombs for damage on Sniper Crossbow. You fucking prick. Well, I've missed as much as I'm allowed to. I mean, it's not a... The Capra thing isn't really a bad strat. It's just somewhat iffy, because you're manipulating something from outside the arena, I guess. Like, that's the worst you can say. But you can also literally do it from inside the arena, if you have fog. Which is probably what I would have to do on sniper crossbow, because otherwise I have to free aim a dog, and then if I miss the dog I basically don't get another chance to do it. So it's shitty either way. Hello, Cloudy. How you doing? Doing alright. I wish people would redeem the fucking ranged weapons, though. Because I'm starting to get worried that they're actually just not gonna get redeemed. I'm gonna have to fucking, like, stall on them when I get to them. I won't have much trouble with that, because both great bows are requested right now, but... I'd rather have my options. I guess that's the only thing, though. Yeah, Lilith, are you still here? I got a question for you. Why not assume you're true with us? This is our passing. There's literally no way for that to happen. I either fall in the correct one or I fall into the arena. I have died, though, doing that, because I forgot to heal before doing that. It was disappointing. It was on Kestis, too, so... It's a fucking brain issue, though. No inf. What's inf?
Why not? Why?
plus 0 implies no infusion. But, no. That sounds absolutely horrible. I would never want to do that because it's fucking broken straight sword. And I don't care to repeat the straight sword hilt. Because that's literally all that is at that point. Yeah, in DS1, no infusion implies no upgrade. Or no upgrade implies no infusion because you can't infuse without upgrading. Yeah, and that would literally just turn it into a copy of fucking straight sword hilt, and that's stupid. Add you on Steam? Why? So much work. No. It's a lot of work just for somebody stalking me. Crazy. Yeah, no. I'm not. Nope. You're trying to sell me art, I just know it. You're playing the long game. They always do. You think you know a guy, and then it turns out he's trying to sell you art. Pay to sell your art. It's funny.
Velvet. That's so mean. Like, I know they're annoying, but just fucking block them and move on. Merca's done the same thing. And like, I don't really care if they're a nuisance, I'm not gonna be rude to them.
I'm not. What's happening? Still mean. Huh? I have no clue what you're talking about. Nope. Hey Derlo. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well. It's alright. Not amazing, but it's alright. Alright. Have a good night, Cloudy. Thanks to good luck. This is better than DS3. Nice. Thank you for the good luck. Hello? I'm not getting back into the whole DS3 thing. I've made my opinion on it pretty clear. I don't feel I have anything else to add. Did you change how you played DS2? That's good. Trying things differently is always a good way to actually reevaluate a game. I mean, a game having weight behind its movement isn't really a bad thing. In my opinion, at least. Because DS3 doesn't feel like it has weight with very many things. DS1 and DS2 certainly do. DS2, I guess, probably less than DS1. But still. Hey Zerk, how you doing? It's good to hear. Yeah, poise is worth fuck all in DS3. DS2 does a lot of unique things with armor and stats that Elden Ring started trying to replicate. They only finally fucking realized in Elden Ring that DS2 struck gold. And then they just, you know, did everything wrong with DS2 as well. Robotic? What do you mean robotic? Like behind your attacks or behind an enemy's attacks? Because there are certainly some enemies with interesting movesets, I will say that. Which can feel very unnatural. You're all good, Zerk. Good luck with classes and whatnot. Yeah, I have, do. Did it, I think, a week ago at this point. Nice, Noinan. I just have broken straight sword left as the main obstacle. And probably soon the only obstacle, because Baldur's Side Sword is piss easy. Oh, nice, Zerk. I mean, it depends on the stagger, I guess. Because, like, a headshot, I agree. But, I mean... realistically, you shouldn't be recovering from a headshot to begin with. What was that weird little turn the king did? That was funny. What? Okay, buddy. God, the actual damage on this weapon is not very good. Leo pulls a lot of weight, or it's going to on the DLC bosses. Should have boned out. Yeah, for real. Okay, I guess I'm judging a weapon before I'm done leveling, but still. Like, this really feels like it'll end up, like, a bit below other straight swords in terms of raw AR. Maybe it'll get tied, but... yeah, it has E strength scaling. Why would I have a QQ command? Like, I get it's a joke with, like, the Q command, but still. I'm not sure I will be Zerk, but if you stream later, I'll hang out for a bit, for however long I can with my fucking homework. I'm really split right now. Like, if I get this run, I'm split on doing another attempt to Broken Straight Sword or just being done. I'm honestly kind of leaning towards being done, but... nah, I got an exam in a lab on Wednesday, Tiger, so that's probably not the best idea. Hope you're not sick. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later, Lilith. Thank you for the good luck. I don't know. I have a verification I need to do for lethal. I should work on that. Because I've been sitting on it for about a week and a half. I'm like halfway through one perspective. So I should like study and use that as like a break. Plus I have Marine Conservation class homework. It feels way hotter in my room than usual. You're running wrong. The way I do it, I run up like a little bit onto like a hill so that he kind of loses track of me. So like, here I'm on the ground, here where I'm like slipping down, he doesn't fully know where I am. Oh, well, okay, that's what you mean. No, for that, like if you're re-entering the fog gate, he just does that. You need to run all the way back to where the item is picked up, and then all the way back to the fog gate if you want to cheese him after he's been activated. On initial activation, he always jumps. It's not that you need to pick up the item. Like, picking up the item is obviously initially what aggroes him. But if you've already picked up the item, you just need to touch where the item was. So, like, you can make him fall after, like, if you messed up the first time. That means you're running wrong. It means he did a attack at a different time that allowed him to just do that. It doesn't happen the majority of the time though if you just run. Yeah, Jack, that's also correct. Yeah, it's almost certainly part of it, you're just getting unlucky. I did not mean to leave. Well, yeah, because I run in a specific way. Like, I've had bad RNG. I've just tested to know what I need to do to make him give me good RNG. Like, I watch his tendrils as I run by, and if they move in a certain way, then I know I've done it correctly and I'm gonna be safe. Yeah, it's just somewhat rare RNG that causes you to get screwed there. Okay, it just didn't... Okay, no, it did level. That was weird, that looked weird. I can carry on when I will start. I don't know. Baby jump mod, maybe? If I don't have baby jump mod installed, I won't use it, but if I do, then I won't bother taking it out. I don't think baby jumps are actually, like... I shouldn't be doing anything that really concerns that, though, to be fair. Maybe Iron Keep if I'm crazy, but... Or maybe if I practice it a lot. I don't know. I doubt it, though. It's easy enough to just do normally. And obviously I'm gonna cheat in certain weapons. Like the fucking chicken leg. Funnily enough, I think the Crypt Black Sword isn't gonna be cheated in. Because all you need to do is kill Rotten and Flexile. So I'm literally gonna be doing a New Game Plus Fist Rotten. Did you know you can skip the entire game and get the weapon legit? Or, did you know you can kill literally every boss in the game, get the weapon, and then just ascetic all the bosses back to life? Yeah, sure, buddy. I'm definitely gonna waste my time with that. Yeah, I'd be happy with like 3 to 4 or 4.5. I've done one already, by the way. It's rapier. Subpar strats, subpar gameplay, and I think still sub 4 hours. Step on the fire, seated off flames of it higher. Set up for certain high stuff. It's like Smough's hammer, no. No, they're fucking miserable. Grant, you can't fully use until after ONS, and Smough's hammer you barely get enough to use before any bosses. Yeah, Blighttown has potentially like 1,770 souls, or 17,700 souls, plus any random enemies that die. Then the tree has 2k more, plus whatever dies, and then, you know, etc, etc. There's a reason I go to Blighttown first in almost every run. How do I know all this? 9,000 plus 8,700. It's simple math. And I've done this all a million, billion, trillion times. If I don't know it by now, like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, that's definitely why I'm in college. I'm definitely a math major. Seem intelligent? No. I'm a fucking dipshit, man. I'm just a fucking hyper focused on this game, I don't know. It's all it ever is. Too smart for his own sake. I'm sorry, are we talking about the same person? What dipshit would spend their time doing this? Are you sure you're not talking about some, like caddy or something? I don't know. Like caddy with, like, a weird spelling. No one way of relax. I'm not really relaxed by this. It's more of an obligation than anything. Yeah, send the riddle, Hailstrom. I just don't know what to spend my fucking free time on, so I do this instead of, like, fucking doom scrolling on YouTube or whatever. I don't know. That is a pretty good sounding riddle, though. Like, honestly. I'm not really gonna bother trying to figure it out, but that's more of a riddle than pretty much anything else you've said. Wow, I forgot she'd stagger. Map. I didn't put that on fast enough. Oh no, I did. Wow. Sheer fucking will. Sheer fucking boredom, more like, but... I mean, everybody has the lie they tell themselves to get through the day. So sure. Yeah, I genuinely have no clue with that one, Hailstrom. Like, it definitely sounds more riddly than anything else before. I'm assuming it's talking about historical dates, but I really don't know. I don't know if that's the context of the riddle or not, but... The boars are weird, man. My finger would not, like, move down. Like, it would not fucking touch the W key for some reason. Like, my brain could not sync my hands at all for just a moment there. Second boar chases you. Do you go around the long side of the boar? Do you not get the boar stuck on the first one? Or the first one stuck on the second one? Less history, more time. I don't know. I'm not a riddle guy, so I don't know. Like 70 and time is weird. GG. My fucking drawstring. Is what from Terraria? Like this song? No, it's not from Terraria. Welcome back. Nice. Whoa, who is that? No stored role, really. It's more like at home. Like you're in your house, but you're at your home. All melee weapons imply? Where does what say all melee weapons? Do you mean for DS1 or for DS2? Did I say all melee weapons for the DS2 thing? Because that's not what that is. And if it is, then that's incorrect. Let me check what it says, because I've completely forgotten. Oh, that. So, in DS1, I'm doing all weapons, all bosses, no hit. And I have all melee weapons except for 2 completed. So once I've done all melee weapons in DS1, I'm going to take a break and do other things and start working on DS2 and other games as well. Sorry. Yeah, that was just like... That's for context of like when I plan to start the DS2 thing. Yeah, sorry. I completely forgot what I wrote in that command. Balder side sword? Yeah, it's kind of mid, honestly. Until now, that is. I am going to the restroom. I'm gonna run to the restroom before I start DLC. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, but, whoa, if you're still here. Basically, I hate myself, and I want to spend all of my free time doing stupid things. That's the main takeaway from all of this. like, all weapons, all bosses deathless in DS2? Or just all weapons, period? Because this shit sucks. I'm gonna be honest, this shit sucks. It would suck a lot less without, or you know, if I wasn't resetting when I got hit, but... And plus, for a lot of weapons, you just have to spawn them in because they're so late in the game. Because I don't like abusing consumables on bosses. And like, on weapons you have to farm, I literally just kill whatever drops it and then I give the weapon to myself if they don't drop it, because I don't care to farm. I'm pretending like I got the best RNG. No, you're fine, Hailstrom. It's part of the conversation, so... Well, not part of my conversation, but part of your conversation. When can you use your points to redeem Celeste? Never. I don't know. Celeste probably won't be a redeem. Ran out of BS, then I would do BSS. Dark Souls 1 is far from out of BS. Being a New Game Plus for the weapons that require it. For something like Gwyn's Greatsword, you literally have to be in New Game Plus 2. So, like... Good luck. That weapon's pretty mid in New Game. In New Game Plus 2, it's just gonna be so blech. Also, if you set it all up legit, it's gonna take so long. Bullshit stirring. Trying to make an abbreviation joke? I know. Tansu, my entire thing is missing the joke and making my own joke. Like, have you people really not learned that? That my entire fucking comedy is like, here's something unrelated to what you said. Or like, basically unrelated to what you said. Nope. Wow, a melee attack. Crazy. A little bit of damage. Oh, wait for Artie. You're gonna see quadruple digit damage easily. Randomly from Baldur Knight? Yeah. It's like a 1% drop chance. I just killed one, and I didn't get it, so I just spawned it in, because I don't really care about getting like a legit world's first, because I don't fucking care, man. I've done so many of these, I don't fucking care. At this point, Hailstrom might as well just start a riddle of the day thing. How am I spawning items? There's something called DSR Gadget. So you can look that up and download it. And you can very easily just spawn items in. Have to be inspired first. Be inspired by my streams, I don't know, man. The defenestration. I don't know, riddles are always ambiguous. That's part of why I don't care for them too much. Cause like that egg one, and there was also like the glow stick one. Nah, it's a little bit worse than I thought. Yeah, I was hoping for a 3-hit, but no dice. Defenestration is a goofy word. I like that Artorias scream. It's funny. I guess the scream isn't bad, but that's not what I ever think about when I think of Artorias. I think annoying prick never does follow-ups. That's pretty much my first thought with Artorias. I think I do like 1 damage too little. That's so funny. Yeah, this weapon ends up with less, like, slightly less AR. But I mean, the thrust is really what this weapon is about at the end of the day. Unit of measurement. That's my guess. Of shit. Sorry, I just really like that line. Decade is 100 years, century, or decade is 10 years, century is 100 years. In half a decade, you'll have to add, you will have had 3 decades. Oh. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant, Hailstrom. I believe I corrected myself, but I can't remember. Boop. Oh, okay. The arrows don't make sound unless you do that. Nothing you do makes sound. Unless you have Slumbering Dragon Crest off. I think it's quite odd as well. When I first started doing runs, I didn't realize that. Interesting effect of the ring? Yeah, it's weird. I kind of feel like the roll attack on this doesn't actually have thrust damage. Weirdly enough. Because it didn't seem to do anything on Ceaseless. So I'm not sure. Thanks for the follow, Woe. No, it definitely does. I just wasn't hitting it on Sif somehow. Yeah, whatever, Manus. I didn't get anything good, so I couldn't do a roll attack into R2 that was actually effective. So weird. Choking the atmosphere with their descent. I love this song. No. ASMR bad. My 2 Alon Knights. Didn't clear it thorough enough, I guess. I mean, Iron Keep has guys everywhere. Thanks, Mirko. Wow. Hailstorm. It's funny. Yeah, there's 2 guys hidden on the roof, and they'll hop down as soon as you're in that area. That's kind of the idea, is that if you try to rush it, because you're like, oh, it's just 1 guy, there's an Alone Knight captain back there as well, who'll shoot at you while the other 2 Alone Knights rush you. If you dropped both sides of the bridge, they rush you a lot earlier though. So it depends on how you clear them out. It's a crazy vertical. It's like at least 7 feet. And he's in full armor too. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. I was barely far enough to trigger that, and of course you do it. Alright, 1 melee weapon left.